Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Oh. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hey guys. Hey everyone. Hi. Happy New Year, everyone. We hope that your 2017 is off to a great start. We just wanted to take a minute and reflect on our 2016 and just how far we feel like we've come in this past year. And this really might have been my best year yet, even though it had...
As crazy as that sounds.
Yeah, as crazy as that sounds. We started the year off a little dicey. It was pretty much 2 days before Christmas that we had an MRI of Ryder's lower spine done, and
it was 2 days before Christmas, wasn't it?
It was. And we heard the words that we didn't think we would ever hear again. His tumor was getting bulkier, and that was scary. And I was incredibly pregnant with our daughter Channing. But it's funny because even though I had every reason to be stressed out, I knew that I could not put that kind of stress into our daughter because when I was pregnant with Ryder, I was so stressed out from work, and I let stupid situations stress me out, and I really do blame myself to this day, even though I am trying to work through that.
Don't blame yourself.
No, but I mean, it's something that I'm just like, wow, that was so stupid. I allowed myself to internalize so much stress from work, which in hindsight, like, what does work mean? It means it doesn't make a difference.
Not who you are.
It's not who you are. It means nothing. Like, so if I could give anybody any sort of advice, don't stress out for things that don't really matter in the long run. Like, you can't take your job with you. You can't take money with you. Those things don't matter. What matters is, you know, family, your love. That's a huge lesson, and I feel like in 2016, I think I took a really great step in the right direction to manage my stress because that was a stressful time, hearing that Ryder's tumor was growing again. And one of the things I did was I did CrossFit. I started CrossFit.
Yeah.
Pretty much
right when you found out Channing was pregnant.
2 days before
yeah.
I found out I was pregnant with Channing, I started CrossFit, and I stuck with it all through the pregnancy. I still do it. I love it, and I think that that's what really helped me manage my stress. I mean, going back to 2016, it was also the year that we welcomed Channing into this world. She has been the most incredible blessing for our family, and just being able to witness and experience the love that Ryder has for her.
Yeah, I was gonna say how great they are together.
It's
now.
Amazing. And now that she's getting older, that she's able to show it back to him, and she's always just reaching for him. And for me, that's been just one of the most powerful experiences as a parent. The month after Channing was born, we got the news that his tumor had once again stabilized, and that was really incredible. And I haven't even mentioned how much stuff we did during that time. When we found out that Ryder's tumor was getting bulkier, we ramped up his protocol tenfold. And Ryan and I hardly slept in bed together for more than 2 hours a night because Ryan was upstairs in the middle of the night every single night setting up Ryder's Rife machine. And if you don't know what a Rife machine is, check out the Royal Rife documentary, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure, you know, at some point. And I was juicing. I mean, I juiced up until I went into labor. And Ryder was back up to at the high point around 50 supplements a day, and then I think that we kind of targeted them into about 30 supplements a day. But
he took them like a champ.
And he took them like a champ. I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned from 2016, and just really recently, and it's funny, I was just talking to Ryan and my mom about this morning, was right after Ryder was diagnosed, I thought, surely this is rock bottom. This is just like, my child has cancer.
Yeah, how does it get any worse than this?
How could it possibly get worse than this? And looking back, and during that time, I mean, I know our families were really worried about Ryan and I both. We lost so much weight. We were scared to do anything. We were scared of everything that we put into our mouths, everything in our house. What could have possibly caused our baby to develop stage 4 cancer? And that was a really tough time for us to work through. But I feel like now, sitting here today, I can honestly tell you that that was not rock bottom. That was an incredible challenge in our lives, and it will always be a challenge for us. And everything with our children, we're probably going to look at a little bit more hyper paranoid than the average parent does, because I mean, you are scarred in a way.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
no other way to say it.
No, it was really difficult, but it was not rock bottom, and that's important for me to tell you, because I'm so thankful that we have our children. We can sit here today and hold them tight, and this makes me emotional, because we know so many families from 2016 that don't, you know. So I would say to realize that, like, no matter what your situation is, I mean, if you can hug your loved ones, then I mean, that's,
yeah, you go on to fight another day.
And that's why we've worked on creating this website and now this YouTube channel. And our mission is to help as many families as we can. 2017, we're just going to be continuing to hit it hard and spread this message and help as many people as we can.
Yeah, because we did get so much help along the way.
So much.
From so many different people in so many different ways, either direct support or just information that we received. Yeah, people trying to spread the message of health and natural cancer treatments. Long before we ever started our website, was other people were doing the same thing, and it's all just helped so much. I remember Bill Henderson used to have a podcast before he passed on last year, but that podcast meant so much to me. Just every time I was in the car, just listening to doctor after health expert after natural cancer survivor. I will always be thankful to Bill Henderson for having that podcast, because it got me pointed in so many good directions on my research that just it would have taken so long to come to all of that on my own, just reading books or magazines or whatever. Magazines. Articles.
I used to.
Maybe we'll start a magazine someday.
Yeah, right.
But on that note, look out for the My Kid Cures Cancer podcast, 2017.
Not me.
But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I will be interviewing health experts, doctors, natural survivors, cancer coaches, so on and so forth, to try to pick their brains and further my understanding, and hopefully, like I said, like it meant so much to me, be able to point some people in the right direction. I already have quite a few exciting guests lined up, which maybe we'll make a post about or something soon. But really looking forward to that. So hopefully, I hope to have that launched by the end of January. Don't hold me to it, but that's
very
the plan.
soon.
Yeah,
definitely in 2017.
I'd say first quarter 2017.
On that note, we're so excited for what 2017 is going to bring. A continued year of health for Ryder, for our whole family, and hopefully just spreading that message to as many people as we can, helping as many people as we can, and just creating this natural, healthy way of thinking, because gosh, if you don't have to go through cancer at all, if it does not need to touch your family, like just by the way that you live from prevention, that's a huge blessing. And if we can be a part of that, I did something. I worked for something really great in this life.
So I think that's going to be it for us for now. I think we might have gone on too long already as usual, but to close out, we would love to hear from you guys. What are you working on for 2017? What are you excited about? Health challenges you're trying to overcome, goals you're trying to accomplish. Let's hear it. All right, Ryan and Teddy.
Bring it on 2017.
Signing out. See you guys.